Hello there, this is Rom Wills coming back at you with yet another podcast. Giving money to friends and family. And this topic was requested by one of my biggest supporters. I am Darren Brown. Now, once again, as I stated in the previous podcast, you want me to do something, you got to support me. This brother support all my platforms, and I still, the hoodie that he's gave me for free is, trust me, I love that thing. And this is, then if you're supporting, I see some financial support or get some gifts or something, I'm tending to answer your questions a little bit quicker, right? So anyway, giving money to friends and family, I know where he's coming from too. Especially if you a brother out here, if you are a brother out here, a black man, you making some money, everybody hitting your ass up. And I ain't talking about like some little bit where you can, keep a roof over your head, keep a car running. I'm talking about significant money. I'm talking about bases like 100,000, six figures, like you have a significant discretionary income. You in another tax bracket. You might even technically be in the 1%. And let me explain that real quick, because a lot of people, when they think 1%, they just thinking of billionaires or something. Technically, if you're making $250,000, $250,000 a year, you're technically in the 1% of earners. People don't realize most people on the planet don't make that much money. In fact, globally, if you're making $34,000, you're making more than the overwhelming majority of people on the planet. Now, I'm just being technical. So if you making, let's just say you in that technical, when I say technical, and y'all can look this up anywhere, if you're making $250,000, you're making more than 99% of the population. When we talk about the billionaires, that's really not the 1%, but the 0.1%. That's a big difference. That's a big distinction. The 0.1%. That's so small. They don't even. Yeah, that's another video. But you're making a lot of money, and really, unless you just want to be stupid spending your money, it don't take that much to live on. Because if you're making $250,000 or something, I'm just going to use that as a baseline. Shoot, you can get a decent house in most places. If you want a mansion, yeah, you won't need more. But if you just an ordinary cat, you can get a house in an upper class neighborhood, be able to pay for it, have a decent car, everything. But you got family members who know you making that much money. They follow your graduation and stuff. They the type, they know you in school to be an engineer, attorney, doctor, or whatever. And they know they ain't help you out. They know they haven't done anything to help you out. It's enough they talk to you at the family reunion or something. You might not even get a hug or something at the family. Hey, be like, hey, cuz, and then y'all go about your business or something. Those be the main ones. It'll be the main ones, and they gonna hit you up. Hey, can I hold this money? Can I hold some? Or can you give me some money to take care of this? And those are where it ain't loan. They don't be like loan or something. They be like give. And like I said, it'd be the relatives that you barely interacted with growing up. In fact, it might be the relatives that you try to duck when you do go to family reunions. And they be like one money. I'm going to tell you what with it. Unless it's like a major emergency, like a medical emergency, and, even with Obamacare, they don't have like good insurance, like major. And even then, you can work out a payment plan. I don't care what it is. Unless it's just something major, I would strongly suggest don't do it. And I'm just going to be real with it. Do not give. Don't help your family out. Because, see, the first time you help them out is always you going to become their ATM. And like I said, only relatives you should help out and friends you should help out are the ones who sacrifice their own money. Like, you help mama. If mama worked 3 jobs to help get you through school, took care of you, had your back, believed in you. Shoot. In fact, she don't even need to ask you for money. You buy her a house. You buy her a car. Right? You hook them up. Anybody who's done something tangible to help you get there. But if you get friends and family who just happen to know you, or they feel like just because y'all have the accident of a common ancestor, and that's usually what it is, because usually they don't even be like first cousins and something. They be like third cousins and stuff, fifth cousins and stuff, which in some cultures mean you can marry them without too many genetic effects. That's not a close family member. You know, just because they know you. And we know you meet them. You go to family reunions and stuff, everybody's like, yeah, this the cousin who graduated with that degree. You know, he started off making $200,000. You be like, stop. Shoot, they be hitting you up for plans and stuff. Be like, no. And like, you know what? Let me say that. Let me touch on that for a bit. If a friend or a family member come up to you for an investment in their business or something like that, even then, make sure you see a business plan. Like, you gotta definitely, like, shoot, if they say they want to start a restaurant, tell them to cook you a meal. Have something definite, and then have something in writing, and just make sure you get your money back. But nah, don't give money outside a gift to anybody. You know, any of your family members or something. And people will say you cold-blooded, but you gotta be, because the thing is, when you get that, you get some people, they feel like, well, I don't have to work. I mean, you see it when people hit the lottery or something, right? Or you see it when somebody get contracts, and all of a sudden everybody else think they rich too. It was like, no, because you got to take care of yourself. Because see, here's the problem. If something happened to your job, there's some drastic change and stuff, these same people don't come through and be like, oh, let me help you out. Nah. And now people will say, oh, man, you can't do that to your family. Yeah, you can. Yeah, you can. Look, don't let the accident, I do mean accident of biology, divest you of what you work hard for, because they'll be sitting on you. They'll be expecting you to do everything, and then they don't want to do anything. They'll be like, yeah, my cousin gonna give me a car and stuff. And then when you lose that car because you didn't get a job to keep up the car payments, then, you know, you gonna be like, dang, what happened? Nah. Don't do it, y'all. Do not do it. All right. So that's the main thing. That is the main thing that you want to always keep in mind. So it's just let me summarize all of this. It's a general rule. If the first thing is, don't give friends and family money willy-nilly. Don't. They be trying to hit you up. Be like, no. Be like, however you got to. If you got to be blunt with them, be like, no. Or just say, I don't got it. And because anybody hit me up, I'll say, no. My family, only people get my money are my sons. Man, I just look them in the eye and tell them. I'll just say, no. Hell no. You know, man, I've actually done that before. I had a relative I barely knew growing up. You know, found out about all my book sales and stuff and hit me up for some money. I was like, nah. Haven't heard from her since. Nah, you do that, right? Now, as I said, the exception, and not even an emergency. Like, if it's an emergency or something, it depends on how it is, but you rarely gonna get that type of emergency. Like, other than a house burning down. But the real exception to that rule is that friend or that family member sacrificed their own time and money to help get you to where you are. Them, you help out. You help them out. Like I said, you had that mama or that aunt, and that is not necessarily a monetary thing, you know. I've known some people, they've had aunts, uncles, and stuff who would like help them get books, help them get clothes, stuff like that. You help them, you better help them out. Anybody who helped you get there, you better help them out. There ain't no ifs, ands, and buts about that. But so, you know, basically two things. If they ain't help you get to where you are, no money. If they helped you get where you are, hook them up. In fact, you better hook them up. I'm going to say you better hook them up if they helped you to get to that point. So anyway, that's it for now. I'll talk to y'all later. Peace and blessings.